And every once in a while when I do my tour, I let a staff or two come with me. Most of the time I just want to get away from everybody. But, you know, we got to give it up for, you know, as quiet as she is, it doesn't happen all the time. Just fill her up with Red Bull and vodka. Hint, hint. And a lady or two. Let's give it up for Ashley Brewer.
Awesome. This is like my second time in Texas ever, and everybody seems really awesome. I love your accents and y'all. It's adorable and fun. I'm having a great time, and I mean, this is a huge turnout. I think this is one of the biggest ones I've been to, so this is great. Thank you.
You should have seen her on the car ride over here, because as we know, we have this move. We went from Lee Harvey's to Sullivan's. And she's in the back of the car, she goes, "Oh snap, we're going to a lesbo bar." Talk about having a whatever in the back seat, I can't say that word, huh? Yeah, alright. Alright now. And another thing is, we go across the country to make a positive influence, and not just coming to this event, but I'm lucky enough to have a jacked up back where I'm able to have a service animal that's a pit bull. And it gives me the opportunity to fly across this world with Hercules and let people know that this ain't a vicious dog. And 9 out of 10 times, it's the idiots, you know, who own the dogs that this is the reason why we're having this travesty. I tell people, you know, educate yourself and pick up a book and don't be so ignorant. A lot of people don't know you have a 1 in a 15 million chance in this country to be bitten by any breed of dog. And only 6 to 8% of that is a pit bull. But you know, and we're killing this breed for that 6 to 8%. But you have a 1 in 12 tenths in this year alone to be victimized of a violent crime. Why are we killing the wrong animal? You know, you go across this country, or we do, and all we see in the animal control shelters, city shelters, rescues, about 80 to 90% are full of pit bulls and chihuahuas. Why are we breeding? I'm against breeding, but I ain't against, instinct my breed of dog, if that made any sense. And I'm a firm supporter for spay and neuter. A lot of people on Facebook call me a hypocrite because apparently they don't watch the show of why Hercules is not neutered. Hercules is not neutered because when he was a young puppy, he had a damn surgery for his ear. And he almost died in anesthesia. So that's the only reason he's hanging with the sax in the background, okay? But people, and it makes me kind of upset to see, all these male dogs here that ain't neutered. I'm gonna pick on you people. Most of you guys are male. But I gotta understand, I can hear a lot of women yelling right now, so y'all need to shut up because I'm gonna make a comment. You gotta understand being a man and not really being fully educated about what's going on. Getting a dog's nuts cut off, come on, it hurts us. But you need to do it, guys. There's a lot of free programs if you can't afford it. Everywhere around this country. Get your dog spayed and neutered. I have 6 of them, and Hercules is the only one hanging. So, let's do that. And do me a favor, people. When you're being an advocate to support the pit bull breed, use common sense and don't run off your mouth. I know, I got one saying that all the time. I have a foul mouth. I don't care. But when you're going to legislation, when you're going to City Hall, when you're trying to support the breed, don't talk like a fucking idiot. You know, I guess I should take him off the payroll. Y'all ever seen the episode from Mexico? Remember the guy that jumped in the river to save Dominico? Let's give it up for my assistant, Juan Castillo. When he first started working for me in Mexico for almost 3 years ago, he wouldn't allow a dog to come anywhere around him well enough in the, in the house. Understand the culture. It's different. Now, he takes care of my dogs more better than I do. See, we can change anybody. And that's why we're here. So please, keep protesting. Keep promoting the breed. I'm trying not to freaking cuss. Next thing you know, he's going to get the $100 bill out of my pocket. But again, people, keep doing what you're doing. Now, we're able to take a little Q&A of any questions you want about who we are, how you want to kick Ashley off on the show, or anything else. So, raise your hand if you have a question. Don't open up your mouth first. Anybody out there? You in the green. She goes, why do I like pit bulls? Basically, they're misunderstood just like little people, and we don't take no crap. Anybody else with questions? Anything you want, right here. World. How long have I been involved with pit bulls? Well, I got my first pit bull when I was in junior high, but I didn't get involved in rescue till 2001 because one of my dogs that I still have, his name is Geisha. Her name is Geisha, and she's 12 years old. Raise your hand, don't be scared. Oh, hello. Einstein asked me, do I like pit bulls? Really? Good question, kid. I need to talk to your mother later on. She must have dropped you one too many times. Hello. Oh, the kid had too many Red Bulls. That's another answer. When does my book come out? Shut up, okay? Self-promotion here always works. We have a book about my life story from the time I came out of my mama's you-know-what until today. It comes out January 16th, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that you've never seen on the show. I'm going to make a lot of people mad and a lot of people happy, including you. January 17th. Oh, you're finally doing your job. Got it right. There it is. Another question. There you go.
I met Shorty probably 4.5 years ago. The first time I ever worked for him, I told my coworker, I was like, I would never be around that man again in my life. And look at me today.
No, she took her first job with me. We had something to do with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and she was dummy, and she just had a bundle of energy and didn't want to listen. So, but look at us now. Don't you still love me? Anybody else? You? Why did I start the show? Well, I'm not that big in the entertainment industry. What happened is, the reason why Pit Boss got started, we've been in entertainment since 2000. We've been doing this for a long time, and we was always pitching the wrong show. But every time we went to a meeting, we had pit bulls with us. When Animal Planet said they want something edgy and crazy, what better way to have little people and pit bulls promote the most beautiful breed in the world? Another question? Anybody? The kid first. Hercules was rescued when we think he's around anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, so at the end of this year he'll be around 7 years old. You in the pink? Louder. Do I get in trouble for a rescue? Some of them I do, some of them I don't. They don't like me when I go on rescue because I don't give them a fair warning when I'm breaking in a house or a car. Or I give them, you know what? I tell them all the time, I did 10 years in prison. I don't give a damn about doing a few days in jail. Who was the other one? Yeah, I agree with you too, homie. It's gotta be the puppy. How many pit bulls have I had? I can't even begin to count, but I've had quite some. Anywhere from like, I have 6 now, but I've had many as like 20 in my house, so I've had hundreds. I know that we can say that since 2001, we've rescued over 400 pit bulls and found them home. Any other? The chick in the pinup shirt coming from Ashley Brooks.
What's the hardest rescue you've done?
What's the hardest rescue we've had? I mean, a lot of them, you can't really compare. The only one we really talk about is when we were in Las Vegas and it wasn't filmed. We spent 3 hours chasing a pit bull that was really aggressive on a golf course. That was the hardest one to get. Ashley.
They're getting better about it. My dad just met Shorty for the first time a few weeks ago. Not fun. But they're getting better at it, and like they understand that it's an awesome opportunity, and you know that he looks out for me, I guess. And, for the most part. And they're just happy that, you know, I have a job.
Yeah, the funny thing is that when she was in Maryland one time watching one of the episodes at her home with her parents, she was sitting right next to her dad. You know when they ask us interview questions? And one of them was when Ashley made a comment on national TV that I was her father figure. Her dad almost passed out. Anybody? You.
It's going, you know, I'm kind of a slacker, but I just made a new set and I'm looking forward to trying it out soon, so as soon as I get my butt here, hopefully I'm performing.
Yeah, the only time she does motivation is when she's not getting paid and she knows she has to get other work. Maybe we should give her a little break, The Burgundy, you. Have we rescued pit bulls that were injured? Yeah, even on the show we've done it where they're broken bones, broken back leg. One of the ones that we call Charlotte, who still hasn't been adopted now, had a dislocated hip. So yeah, nasty. Yes? Has any of the dogs had a mild case of mange? We've had everything from parvo, mange. What's the one we got now? What's the name of it? Giardia. We got one now that has Giardia, so we get everything. You in the red. What was the funniest rescue? We did it a long time ago, but they didn't show it until this season. Is when we came to this backyard and this pit bull was sitting on a raft in the pool. We were like, really? We said, what's wrong with this picture? Like, we're like looking around for candid camera. It was like, this has, the dog loved the water. Is it hard taking care of all the dogs? Well, maybe volunteer at a dog shelter and you find out there, huh? Anybody else, people? You in the black. For all you people who don't know, we're coming back with new episodes for Animal Planet in January. And don't forget, Hercules' Christmas movie is on November 26th on Animal Planet, and it's also available for pre-order sales along with my book on ShortyRossi.com.